Hello and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. I am the maniacal Dr. Watts. And last time we didn't actually make much progress, unfortunately. Our funds are rapidly dwindling, and with that said, I need to be doing something to produce money, so we'll do some unskilled labor. And yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't made much progress, mostly due to me just refusing to make progress, sort of. I guess we can speak on esoteric matters. We also haven't been getting very much in the way of memories to actually be able to use, which is part of the problem. I need to actually figure out a way to produce them, which I think I know at least one way. We've gotten the Latin book, so we now can translate through 2 languages, which means that other than what is contained by silver, we can translate almost all of these books. I should actually probably start crunching through these. So, for the Kitling Ripe and Moldywarp's Grave and other stories, the protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kitling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldywarp. Very interesting story. And yeah, just looking for the one book. The one and only book we need in our life. We could try again, do a painting. Unfortunately, that didn't make us much money last time. Maybe if we try a little bit of passion and mystique. Inspiration? We can use... I think we can do another esoteric art to bring in a little bit more attention to it. If you don't actually know how painting works, the main way it works is that if you use passion, I believe it produces a better painting, but mystique will attract more people to it. But it sort of just does it for show. So mystique and the notoriety will improve the chances of getting funds, and fortunately for us, the weary detective was not able to actually produce any evidence on us. That's very fortunate. So now it's looking for paints. And also, we were able to get a memory, so we can use that with our reputation. When the snake witch killed the stag, there's a comma, yeah. When the snake witch killed the stag, Kitling snatched one of its eyes. When the dry witch killed the sow, Kitling stole a cup of its blood. Then she took them to the place Moldywarp lay buried, and she shook out her hair, and she began to dance. So we got a wood whisper. Lie awake and listen. The wind speaks in the branches. The house cries out in its sleep. These are the roads that chaos ride. Yeehaw! It's my inner cowboy trying to come out. The words chaos ride. Everybody has an inner cowboy. You just don't know how to release it yet. I might actually be going crazy. Just this dang trying to start a cult. Ooh. Oh my god. Apparently our most recent work has been considered notable. We get a singular fund. Very notable. I can tell. That's not what we want to use. This is what we want to use. We have a margin of time to be able to convert that into a better memory. We're also very relaxed at the moment. Also, we've produced another notoriety. That actually is unfortunate. Especially because we have no way to actually get rid of notoriety at the moment. So, we found Porter. Porter was a barber until the court case. What'd you do, Porter? It's actually a really nice card. Since I suppose it's a, maybe an illusion. And I missed my window to go get rid of that. That's very unfortunate. We can get rid of it, though. Plenty of contentment, so let's do that. We are razor thin margins. Maybe I should try and work it. That's a horrible idea. Work at Glover and Glover. You know what? Let's put in 2 notoriety. And our inspiration will be, we'll make it a mood piece though. Actually, we haven't done, I think I'll make you my first follower. So we'll paint a portrait of you before you officially join the cult. Before we've even officially started the cult. We could do Moth. That also seems like an appropriate one to use. Oh, we produce another restlessness, but we know how to get rid of that. I'm looking for paints. I can't actually, I don't think I can actually use that, or else I'll face hunger. Oh no, I might actually run out of funds. This, I don't know if that's actually ever happened. That'd be very unfortunate. Oh my god, we actually have some funds. Very successful. Funds? Okay, time to spend it on more books. This is actually the real problem. It's close to an addiction. And I'm not doing anything else. I guess we should try that again. Unfortunately, this is extending our notoriety. Honestly, we need the money that badly. Which that says something interesting about us. Now we have ways to actually use our reputation as a medium, so that's good. So essentially this is us pushing our notoriety to try and push paintings on other people. Can you use this as an inspiration? I don't think you can. Yeah, I think it has to have the aspect, acquaintance. Oh, I wish I had. I kind of want to try that now. That'd be interesting. I don't know what De Horace is on. 4th century work. I think De Horace isn't what we're looking for. What does it require to translate? We should try it though. It might be winter aspect. Or silent aspect. I can't remember what it's called for some reason. I don't have anything on hand that actually tells me. And very few things actually have it. This has been our best way to produce money. Nope, okay. Lower So it's follower. That's the thing it has to have. So yeah, so you can't actually do patrons. Or maybe they're considered acquaintances. I wish I actually had one on hand to be able to tell. So I think we just did a mood piece. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Well, I was curious enough. And when it shouldn't be esoteric art, so we'll do painting a border. Try and fast forward to move this a little bit quicker. Paints. So we'll go ahead and spend additional funds on paints. So I've improved my Latin. But then first, to translate the course. And unfortunately we got sick. So that produced a couple of funds. So that was successful. We can still do this. I do actually have a vitality on hand. That's helpful. And we got another one of those, so we can do this a couple of times. I'm pretty sure I'm going to produce another moth lore with this. Not what we're looking for, but unfortunately. Also looks like this takes a very short amount of time to actually go. Yeah, it has to be memory. Okay. I wonder if illness is actually considered memory. An occasionally coherent catalog of the secret gods. This is an English translation of a volume dealing with the powers of the wood. Yeah. This volume deals mostly with the hours of the wood, the moth, the black flax, and the ringdew, among others. Sometimes these can hold secrets inside of them, so I'm tempted to read it just to see what it actually produces. But it looks like it's just going to be moth. Oh, he's going to try again. Winter. Okay. Principle of silence of endings and those that are not quite dead. I think in the interest of making progress, we're going to be forced to start a moth. Yeah, I think we'll start a wildwood club. Dedicated to the chaos and the unexpected hours. You know what? I find that appropriate. It's appropriate enough. Although I am second guessing it. You know what? Okay. We have enough funds. Yeah, we have enough funds on hand. One more time. One more time. I'm just pulling the handle. Let's go. I got an error message on OBS. That's unfortunate. Doesn't look like it's too bad. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Come on. Oh, I'm not actually doing any work because I'm so distracted by a couple of things. We can hide our notoriety, actually. I'll try and let that one tick down. Because otherwise we're just going to be producing more. And we'll just use a glimmering. I have I'm guessing moth based on the color. More moth? Really? Can you actually get that much moth? Because I'm pretty sure it's the ivory book that we're looking for. You know what? That's 3 moths. Okay. I'm just doing that. Even if the next one is it's been taking way too long. This, unfortunately, is also going to produce another notoriety, though. So now I have to give up my passion. A pledge of devotion. The hour we will serve demands that our passions are devoted to the purpose. I must give it myself. Yeah. Somewhat curious. The wood lies outside the walls of the mantis. As any student of the histories knows, the mantis has no walls. Paints. Unfortunately, this only partially helps us, because we're still going to have to find remnants. Restlessness, but we know how to get rid of that. And our first recruit, and I think we will use Yizbet, or Yizabet, which is actually very appropriate because I believe she's a moth follower. A little bit of funds. Which is helpful, but let's wait for this, I suppose. Not necessarily the best thing to do, but ooh, he took the longer one. So other than the fact that this is going to produce an additional notoriety, which can cause us problems. So with this, we can go ahead and do that. Our rise begins. I have founded my cult. This is a step to greater power. So you can, yeah. So we finally have a way to actually recruit people into the fold. We also have a temporary headquarters. Our business is private. We could use somewhere more secret. And we have the Wildwood Club, an occult society dedicated to chaos in the unexpected hours. So, with this, I'm somewhat curious actually. I think we can immediately upgrade. No. Well, at least 7th. Ooh, that actually makes us really close. We can do that. That's something we should probably focus on. And yeah, I feel like I should be doing a little bit more. Oh, I was actually wrong. That doesn't create notoriety. It just creates a little bit of mystique. That's very fortunate. What does this require? I should have read that, dang it. Okay. Well, I am slightly excited because actually, we can actually upgrade this. So now we're making a little bit of progress. So this was probably a good decision to do. Seems to at least be immediately working out for us. I also am finding it a little bit easier to keep these consolidated a little bit more, which tells me that it's probably easier to actually upgrade these than it was before. Which is maybe a good thing, maybe not. Let's try and produce another effective painting. Inspiration. What should we use for inspiration? I should have actually read this text here. Elizabeth sleeps in fits and starts. She rises at dusk to do the things that Anne Elizabeth does. For some reason, that seems like it should be A, not Anne, but it's probably correct. I doubt that that's incorrect. Sometimes English is strange. So I finally have a cult. Which fortunately doesn't help us immediately. Additional pains. What I am... I should probably try to upgrade Elizabeth first. This is a challenge of intuition, so we give it the solution. We could also, if we had a place that had a sanctuary, we could also upgrade that. And he was again unsuccessful, so additional funds, so we've made just a little bit more. Just a little bit more money. This seems like the most effective way to gain funds at the current moment. That's not what I thought it was. That's what I wanted. Hey. That seems like a really strange thing that dropping it on top of this doesn't actually put it into the slot. I'm assuming because it's assuming you're actually hitting this overlay. Which I'm surprised that's actually still in the game. You know what? Let's actually hang on to it by using it in our painting. That's a good way to actually hold on to that to be able to use it at our other job, our main job. I wonder if there's a way to... No, I guess this is just a job, so there's not really any way to upgrade it. Now, if I remember correctly... No, this is to do a hoodwink. That's not what I'm looking for. That's very unfortunate. So I'm not actually going to have Elizabeth do anything for us. We need somebody who can bring us people. We need to actually make progress. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to resort to Saliba. Apparently, this is a competent work. It did produce an additional fund, so I was about to say it didn't produce this any, but I was going to wait for it to actually finish. So we can burn this. Yeah, I think that's our best option to try and make actual progress. Which is interesting, I normally don't try this early to actually push for getting followers. It's probably not going to actually work that well. We've also upgraded this, and yeah, we have a glimmering on hand. I'm going to try and immediately upgrade it again, which is, yeah, not what we need to actually be able to get through the stag door. It is one of the possible solutions, however, but except now I can't promote him because we're currently upgrading it. That's unfortunate. Let's try and do another painting. Fortunately, what I should actually be trying to do is improve these two. It might be a slightly better use of my time. I apologize for the voice cracking. I don't quite know why that's happening. We need some inspiration quick. Quick. Let's use this. Another mood piece, unfortunately. We have just enough funds. You know what that means, I think. Sure. There's not really a good reason to do it. In fact, that this is going to make it even worse, but hopefully we actually get something back from that. I'm not still on fast forward. I should probably actually try and move. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad idea. We can fortunately use this and we'll be able to do it twice. This needed glimmering, so we'll be able to actually upgrade that twice. Watch this be the ivory. Okay. The fact that that's not actually makes me feel better, because that just means we would have been stuck even longer. Thank you, Nania. And yeah, we're still upgrading this. Bit of extra funds. You're on again on razor thin margins, trying to get by. I can't think of a really good way. We could possibly sell some books technically. It's risky. Like, you can't sell lore. You can sell the books at Orphalams, which would be interesting. I don't know if it would really be worth it though. I don't think it'd really be worth it, because I think most of these would only give you back 1 gold. And currently, for most of these, the lore would be more valuable. Other than the fact that we're so poor. So again, this seems to be our best way to produce additional funds. Let's do another portrait. We'll be joining us soon. So before and after. See how just the initiation into the cult can change a person. We should actually probably start digesting all these books. Didn't think about that. We've increased our mastery. Let's study our health to produce a vitality. Funds for that. And let's also upgrade Elizabeth, just simply because we can. So we're promoting a believer, which is helpful, but I don't know how useful it'll actually be for us. How much does this actually have? 6. So I think that isn't enough, I believe, to actually be able to upgrade on its own, unfortunately. So that is still our best way of producing funds. I think it says here, to make distinctive paintings that mystique and especially notoriety to attract attention. Let's see if 1 notoriety, 1 passion actually produces something a little bit better. Just did a portrait, so next we should do a mood piece. That's the other annoying thing, is that produce so much dang mystique. just have it coming out of our ears. Let's see, I don't think we've made a slight bit of progress with actually starting the cult. I think let me just put this in here. I think that'll end it for this one. So, hopefully you enjoyed. And let's see. Let me just do boppity boop. Open this one up. This bit was just here, just a moment ago. Just here. Almost certainly. And with that, I think I will see you in the next one.